For the first time in years, the numbers have fallen, according to The Sun, falling to less than 1 million viewers in January and July of last year. Episodes with Frank, however, drew far larger audiences. For example, his last performance in March 2020 drew in over 1,282,000 people. In July 2021, Frank's firing was made public, and Mike's brother Robbie eventually took his place. Because of Frank's dismissal, fans began to boycott the history program, and many viewers have called Robbie boring. I tried to watch one of the new episodes a few days ago, and it isn't the same, one angry viewer wrote in a tweet. I've been a huge admirer for years, so it's quite upsetting. Instead, I'll keep rewatching the older ones. Perhaps when Frank left, this should have come to an end. Frank's 56-year-old ex-girlfriend Diane Bankson has moved on with a new partner since their breakup, according to an exclusive report from The Sun. Eric Longlet, an engineering administration manager from Davenport, Iowa, is the man Diane is currently seeing. When she and her new partner went to a family graduation in February 2022, she made her Facebook debut. After both Frank and Diane accused the other of cheating, their relationship dissolved. Following their acrimonious breakup, Diane Bankson, the ex-girlfriend of Americanpickers star Frank Fritz, has moved on with a new partner. Before their relationship ended, Frank, 58, and Diane, 56, dated intermittently for years while accusing each other of adultery. Subscribe to the Entertainment and TV newsletter. We will use your information in line with our privacy policy. With a new lover, Diane has moved on from the former Americanpickers star, as The Sun can exclusively disclose. Eric Longlet, who lives in Davenport, Iowa, is the man Diane is seeing. Eric works for the city of Davenport as an engineering administration manager. When they went to a family graduation in February 2022, Diane made her new man's Facebook debut. She commended her beau in March for organizing the best birthday weekend. "He took me to see Elton John's Yellow Brick Road farewell tour," she said on Facebook. "I was blown away by EJ's music this past weekend, and it's awesome that we have the same birth date. I'm a fortunate girl. I adore you, babe Oxo." The pair even traveled together to Savannah, Illinois. As previously reported by The Sun, on January 27, 2020, Diane filed a negligence lawsuit against Frank. In 2017, Diane disclosed that she and Frank were living together in his farmhouse in Iowa after becoming engaged. She walked in and caught him in bed with another woman in November 2018. She said that following their reconciliation, there was an incident at the farmhouse where Frank and a buddy detonated fireworks. As she entered the house and watched the men light the fireworks, Diane said they had been drinking at the time. The men couldn't light a firework, she added in the court documents. Both defendants then placed it in a closed-cylinder vintage ashtray and attempted to light it there, Diane claimed. Instead of properly disposing of the firework, the defendant simply put it in the covered intake ashtray after it failed to light again. She went on to say that she used the ashtray while smoking a cigarette and that she was not informed about it. The ashtray blew up severely, burning her hand and arm with third-degree burns and burning off her eyelashes and eyebrows, the lawsuit went on to say. She said that rather than taking her to the hospital, Frank refused and advised her to toughen up. In the days that followed, she was taken to the hospital and treated for third-degree burns. She said he had the locks changed on a different Iowa house they shared after they broke up again. Diane claimed that Frank was negligent in the operation of fireworks and wanted $50,000. According to her, she has endured pain and suffering, mental agony and emotional distress, scarring and past and future loss of bodily function, loss of earning capacity, loss of a normal life, and medical costs. Diane dismissed the complaint on March 19, 2020. The Americanpickers actor said in an exclusive interview with The Sun that Diane was the one who had cheated on him. even getting a tattoo to serve as a reminder of her betrayal. After purchasing a house and a large, pricey ring, he told The Sun, "I was going to get married, and then I found out my fiancé had been dating somebody else for 2.5 years. I got a tattoo that reads, 'Once a cheater, always a cheater,' because she is the one who cheats. 2 years ago, I got the tattoo as a reminder to myself to never make the same mistake twice. I had to pay 6 figures for her. She was cheating a lot longer than me," he added. "It was just that I had someone over at the house. It was nothing like that, and she didn't catch pressure over Frank Fritz's termination." Mike Wolf of the Americanpickers praises his mother for guidance and strength. Hello everyone, my name is Alana B. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like. Mike Wolf of Americanpickers has opened up about feeling pressured by his co-host Frank Fritz's termination and thanked his mother for her support and fortitude. The 57-year-old Mike sent a heartfelt Mother's Day homage on Instagram. Subscribe to the TV and entertainment newsletter. We will use your information in compliance with our privacy policy. The Americanpickers star and his mother were seen in the picture standing beneath the big sign that read, "Walk over shoes." The mother and son were around each other's backs with their arms. "Your love, guidance, and strength continue to carry me through this beautiful life," Mike wrote as the description for the photo. "It melts my heart to see how much you care for little Charlie Wolf." His dedication also included the words, "Thank you for your sacrifices and for working so hard to raise 3 little babies on your own. You continue to teach me what's important every single day," the TV star said in closing. "You have my undying love." The History Channel personality is also a parent, having a daughter named Charlie with his ex-wife Jodie Fith. Letitia Klein, 43, is a Maxim model that Mike is now seeing. In August 2021, the couple made their romance public. After Mike's ex-partner filed for divorce in November 2020, they began dating. After almost 10 years of marriage, Mike and Jodie formalized their divorce 1 year later. The TV personality recently shared a picture of his 2 crew colleagues when they were on location. "Blood, sweat, and tears with these 2 guys," he said in an extensive note. "On a different day, I conduct my pick interviews. There simply isn't enough of it on select days, therefore it's a time period issue." Mike revealed, "It is harder to find the right words after doing this show for 13 years. The pressure I place on myself is mostly to blame, and how much importance I place on sharing people's tales. These 2 support and occasionally mentor me. When I'm filming, I see this shot: affection, support, empathy, and a genuine enthusiasm for this endeavor." In the end, he said he was very blessed to have people in my life at this time that love what they do as much as I do. Following The Sun's revelation that Americanpickers numbers had fallen to less than 1 million viewers in January and July of last year, for the first time in years, Mike is facing criticism. His final program in March 2020 drew in approximately 1,282,000 viewers. However, episodes with his previous co-host Frank had far better numbers. In July 2021, Frank's firing was made public, and Mike's brother Robbie eventually took his place. Because Robbie was perceived by many viewers as boring, fans began to boycott the reality shows once Frank was fired. "I tried to watch one of the new episodes a few days ago, and it isn't the same," a prior tweet from a viewer stated. "I've been a huge admirer for years, so it's quite upsetting. Instead, I'll keep rewatching the older ones. Perhaps when Frank left, this should have come to an end." Mike Wolf of Americanpickers has uploaded a rare antique after acknowledging that he was under pressure following the dismissal of former co-host Frank Fritz. Mike, 57, posted a picture of the antique cats he anticipated picking up. Subscribe to the entertainment and TV newsletter. We will use your information in line with our privacy policy. The group of cats looked like they were sleeping on the ground in the Instagram picture. And open fireplaces brackets are supported by these Andrians. The iron bars had glass eyes and were formed like black cats. On Saturday morning, the American Pickers star said he was picking them up someplace in Detroit. The American Pickers actor recently posted a picture of his two crew colleagues as they were working on the set. He opened in and scribbled a long message. With these two guys, there was blood, sweat, and tears. On a different day, I conduct my pick interviews. There simply isn't enough of it on select days, therefore it's a time period issue. The TV personality went on. It is harder to find the right words after doing this show for 13 years. The pressure I place on myself is mostly to blame, and how important it is to me to share people's tales. These two support and occasionally mentor me. When I'm filming, I see this shot. Affection, support, empathy, and a genuine enthusiasm for this endeavor. In the end, Mike said he was very blessed to have people in my life at this time that love what they do and have a lengthy history together. They first dated when he was 25, then again when he was 35, and finally at the age of 55. The couple paid $355,000 in March 2018 for a gorgeous house in Iowa. Following their divorce, Frank sold the mansion in January 2021 for $358,000. You'd think I would have learned, but she cheated every time, he added. She can't help herself, in my opinion. I don't have to think about anything related to her for a single minute of my day. She is not an angel, but neither am I. As previously reported by The Sun, Frank quit drinking and adopted a better lifestyle, which helped him lose 65 pounds. He added, "I gave it a good shot. I tried to drink her away," attributing his weight loss to the sadness. It has been nearly 9 or 10 months since I last took a drink. A year would have passed, but I made a mistake that lasted maybe 4 hours, but it was sufficient. At the time, Frank said that he was stung hard enough to be dating. It's not true what he's saying, Diane said in an exclusive response to the son of Frank's allegations of infidelity. Naturally, I'll tell him that's not true if he's attempting to paint me as the villain since it isn't. The most important thing is that I am aware of the reality. He's acting like the victim, which is untrue. Every 2 weeks when he was traveling, I would wait here for him to return home. I wasn't cheating on him in the least. Every time I think about it, I get a little upset and hurt again, and I can't keep doing this, so I just want to move on. I don't want drama or chaos in my life. I'm just trying to heal right now, she said in closing. 2 years have passed, and I'm prepared to move on. After taking a break from American Pickers to recuperate from back surgery, Frank was let go in July. He currently operates Frank Fritz Vines in Illinois and resides in his $130,000 farmhouse in Iowa. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, American Pickers 24, and stay with us.